This week on Theme Park Worldwide the show, I talk about the world's tallest Giga Coaster, Fury 325, that's coming to Carowinds. We talk about the future of Lightwater Valley Theme Park in North Yorkshire, and along with all the news, we also bring you more magic moments than we ever have done in an episode of Theme Park Worldwide the show. That means there's only one more thing. It's time to cue those titles. Once again, a very warm welcome to Theme Park Worldwide the show, where it is very, very late at night and I've just come back from Thorpe Park. Had a fantastic time down at Thorpe Park. It was Bank Holiday Monday obviously today. Obviously it's Tuesday today when the show's gone on. But yeah, I had a fantastic time down at Thorpe Park. Bank Holiday Mondays at the park, they can go either way. They can either be busy or quiet, and luckily it was quiet. It was also quiet quite a lot of the other UK theme parks, mainly because of the horrible downpour which is currently going on outside the world of theme parks. It's absolutely bucketing it down like it did at Thorpe Park, but I would say we got in over 40 rides, and we had about 6 or 7 rides on Stealth, 7 or 8 on the Swarm, and we just kept walking around on the coasters. Fantastic, did all the flat rides as well, and so it was a really, really good trip down there, and yeah, it was fantastic to meet John and Darce down there as well. So a fantastic day had by all. Anyway, that's enough of me talking about that. Let's have a little bit of UK theme park news. So following the theme then of our UK theme parks, it is coming towards the end of the summer season. As you all know, it's been a fantastic year for the UK this year. Quite a few family editions across the country with CBeebies at Alton Towers. And of course you had the fantastic developments what have been done at Thorpe Park with Angry Birds, the 4D experience and the Dodgems. Really, really good. Thorpe Shark opened down there as well, which has been cool. Legoland, they've had upgrades to the log flume and stuff. So there's been mostly family editions in the United Kingdom this year, but it's been a fantastic year. It's been a really good one. Going to talk a little bit about summer trading now and how the parks have been. Apart from yesterday, which was Bank Holiday Monday when I was at the parks, which were quiet, it's been a busy summer for all the parks. Legoland's been open until 7, you've had Thorpe open until 7, Alton Towers has been getting a lot busier than usual, mainly due to the addition of CBeebies Land. A lot of new sort of families coming in for that with younger children, where the park didn't really have anything for that younger age before, apart from the farm, which was quite dated. So that's brought in a lot of new people. And yeah, it's generally been a good season for trading for the theme parks this year. Drayton Manor, they've had quite a few extensions to 6:30 and 7 PM. There was even one day when they were open until 7:30. So it's been a fantastic summer season for the parks. Like I say, I hope this continues at the parks for the Halloween season. Obviously you've got all sorts of events going on. Fright Nights at Thorpe Park, Chessington Halloween, which is the replacement to Hocus Pocus, Scarefest, you got Frightwater Valley, Pleasurewood Chills, all sorts of events going on, and the full lineup of Screen Park Worldwide will be released next week here on the channel. It's going to be absolutely fantastic, and I can't wait to share all our plans. Of course, there is only 3 weeks till Florida as well, so it's going to be fantastic. But yeah, it's been a great summer season for trading. It looks like the parks have all done really well, and I think now the credit crunch is sort of behind us. Everything's getting a little bit better now. The parks seem to be doing better, and I've been to a lot of parks this year. I've been to all the major UK parks this year, and I have to say, every time I've been, they've all been quite busy, all popular, and they're all keeping fresh and coming up with new ideas, which is cool. All parks in the UK, apart from one park, and that is Lightwater Valley. Now, Lightwater Valley, they've been trying the best over the past few years. They've not got the money for big investments. However, they did put in a few years ago, back in 2011, a Mondale top scan, much like Samurai at Thorpe Park or the Beast at Fantasy Island. They put it in 2011, and it was a 1996 model from Mondale, but they bought it in. It was originally travelling, but it came in for 2011 permanently. But they are actually going to be selling that. Well, it's up for sale now, which obviously means it's going to be leaving the park at the end of the 2014 season. Not very good considering it's the best Mondale top scan in the UK, and of course it's one of their best rides, if not the top ride at that park. up there with the other quality rides like Raptor Attack and obviously the Ultimate. So I'm not too sure on that. What are your thoughts below? Comment, I'll read some out next week. But yeah, removing one of their main rides, which is a shame. Obviously they put in Angry Birds play area recently, they put in Eagles Creek Farm. They also were going to build a lodge development for this year, then that got pushed back to next year, and then it's then pushed back again for the year after, so that doesn't look good. I think financially the park is struggling at like Water Valley, which is a shame. I hope something comes in fast. Maybe they've got plans for another thrill ride or a coaster for next year. Who knows, but we need to keep our fingers crossed and hope something is coming next year. Because I really think like Water Valley is going to struggle. It's falling behind now in terms of other parks that could have gone the same way, but they've upped the game, like Oakwood for example, what's put in Neverland, a fantastic £4 million family area. Your Southport Pleasureland, that place was completely closed when the Blackpool Pleasure Beach, the owners of it, shut it down. And look at that now, it's revived itself. It's got a lovely new entrance for this year, and more permanent rides going in over the next few years, I believe. So it's really good for these parks. And obviously Pleasurewood Hills and Paulton's Park, Peppa Pig World at Paulton's Park, we was there early in the year, that was great. But yeah, it's generally been a great year. All these parks, what could have failed because of the bigger parts taking over, have all put in fantastic investments. And that is mainly down to Drayton Manor and Thomas Land, what started it all off. Fantastic, but we'll see what happens there with like Water Valley. That was announced this week. Obviously it is for sale. Be interested to see how much it goes for. I was tempted to buy it and put it just outside here, but you know. But yeah, not so good news there from like Water Valley. But in general, a fantastic summer from all the parks. Obviously the summer holidays end next week. I'll have a bit of an end of summer review as we move into Halloween and Scream Park Worldwide. Something very exciting coming up now. It's Worldwide Theme Park News. Now everybody out there has the favourite manufacturers of rides and different types of rides. A lot of people tend to go for the two biggest manufacturers, which is Bollywood and Mabillard, who have obviously been known as B&M. They've done the likes of Nemesis, Shambhala, Dragon Con, Hulk Coaster, Julian Dragons. They've done all sorts of rides like that. And then you've also got Intamin, which have done rides like Top Thrill, Kingda Car, Stealth, Rita, all sorts of rides like that. So they're the two biggest manufacturers, I say, out there for roller coasters anyway. Closely followed by like Vekoma and Mack, and obviously Premier and Zamperla and stuff are all coming up there, Zara. But yeah, they're the biggest two. So most people have their favourite ride is either of their manufacturers. Personally, as you all know, my love for Shambhala, which is a hypercoaster at Port in Spain, is absolutely phenomenal. I've ridden it over 250 times and I love the thing. So when Fury 325 was announced this week, I was absolutely out of this world. This isn't a hypercoaster, it's a giga coaster. Giga meaning it's over 300 foot, hence the name Fury 325, 325 foot lift hill. Wow, it's going to be an exhilarating ride. 81 degree first drop, so that is ridiculous. I mean, you know, it's steep, really steep. Knocking on vertical there, you can't get much closer, to be honest, than vertical. It's going to be really good. So rideable ball onto 3 trains, 32 passengers per train. So the trains are going to ascend up to the top of the lift hill, 325 foot, and then they're going to go straight down. But with this coaster, it's actually going to be quite a lot on the ground. It's not going to be such a massive tall coaster with massive camel humps. Quite a lot of it's quite low down. As you can see by a bit of the footage going on at the side just there. So following the drop, it's going to go into a series of hills, curves, quick transitions, and reach speeds of up to 95 miles an hour. I assume its top speed is going to be at the bottom of the first drop there. I would say so, looking at it, but obviously it's quite hard to work out until we see the real thing. Tracks on site now, that's starting to go up. Something we'll be following here on Theme Park Worldwide all throughout the winter and stuff like that, so it's going to be good. It's a nearly 3.5 minute ride. I mean, look at that there, absolutely fantastic. And you see what I mean, it's quite fast, obviously 95 mile an hour, but going round, you know, mostly the ground level, it's fantastic, really, really good. And I hope to get on that someday. It's at Carowinds, so, and yeah, over in America. Look forward to riding that, looks like a fantastic coaster. Quite a lot of new additions start to get announced at this time of year, so hopefully next week I'll have another exciting ride to announce in the world. But next up in other news, Falcon's Fury at Busch Gardens is now open. and I'll be riding that in a few weeks, so that's going to be good. Won't go too much into it. 300-foot drop tower, what tilts you into that position, drops you down, and it's going to be absolutely fantastic. I can't wait, and I'll review it on the channel in about 3.5 weeks' time when I'm in Orlando. That is all for your worldwide theme park news. Let's have some merch paradise. So yes, it's time for this week's merch paradise, and before we have a look at your wonderful merch paradise, let's have a little look at mine. And today, out of Shawn's wonderful world of theme parks, there we go, the magic there, no special effects needed, no after effects. It's this, the Nemesis drinks can. Really good quality actually, you know, it's proper made of like aluminium. As you can see, it's got a little thing on the top what opens up, and these were £10, which, you know, not bad. You are getting a good quality product. I mean, it's proper quality. But now they're down in the shops to £4 at Alton Towers, so make sure you purchase one of these. You get your annual pass discount, 20% as well. But yeah, look at that, guys, viewers of Theme Park Worldwide, fantastic item. But yeah, quite rare as well. I mean, you know, it's nice that they're starting this new thing. It was quite rare them doing this sort of can, so to speak. But what I will show you, if I can just find it here, there it is this. This is also a Nemesis can from 1994. I've showed this before in Merch Paradise, but look at that. For you guys who've not seen it, I think it was last season I showed it. It's actually from 1994, that can. Still smells, it's like a cherry Coke, but look at that, the original logo, that's obviously changed. It's the third logo for Nemesis, this one now. But look at the old logo there, and it says on the back, must be used before the 28th of October 1994. Not sure if you can see that there, it might be a bit blurry. But yeah, a fantastic item. Here, what you can still purchase today. I do like still showing you items what are old, but of course, that's still available today. Get yourself to Alton Towers, I'm sure they'll be available for the rest of the season. So look at your merch paradise then, of course, some fantastic items. Katie Waterman, collection of Thorpe Park merchandise there. Had a great day there today, it was fantastic. Like I say, nice and quiet even though it's a bank holiday, but it was throwing it down. Thanks for sending it in. You got Kyle Leach with an Alton Towers map, a Bolivia mug, tickets and also a keyring, loving that. My good friend Lucas, who we met out in Paris, hello out there to our French viewers. Lucas there, Colossus and Swarm Resin from the wonderful Thorpe Park. Thorpe Park special this week. Nathan Fisher, signed birthday card from Mickey Mouse. Oh wow, is it the real Mickey Mouse? I'll be seeing him again, 3.5 weeks. Still amazing me how Mickey Mouse can be in Tokyo, in Japan. He can just be anywhere, can't he? You know, he can be in Paris, Florida, California. Still amazes me. Don't know how he does it. Must get around. We have fantastic merch. Kieran and Martha, maps on the wall, a couple of resins, and also some key rings and many other random pieces of merchandise. Thanks for sending that in there. You got Joseph Brown, selection of photos, key rings, and some other items there as well. Bit of a mini world of theme parks, loving that there. Get some shelves up for that. Fantastic. Dan Boot, wheels from Odyssey and Millennium. Wow, loving that there. I'll be on them. Today actually, while you guys are watching the show, I'm there with the wonderful Joe Beasley at Fantasy Island in Skegness, and there will be a vlog online in a couple of days, so make sure you check it out. Next up, you got Dougie, selection of all our photos, maps and tickets there as well. Thanks for sending them in. You got Jordan Cobb, resins, mini ride vehicles, and also 2 leaves from 13. I won't ask how you got them, but I assume you got them from the queue line. There you go, I hope they were on the floor. But yeah, 2 leaves there from 13, fantastic, love that. And you got Josh Carter, Alton Towers Cup and an I Survive 13 trophy. That's in here somewhere, there it is. I still navigate my way around just about with merchandise in here, but it's getting a bit crazy now. Finally, you've got Ronnie, merch from Europa Park, Holiday Park and also Disneyland, fantastic there. And thanks for sharing your merchandise here is on Theme Park Worldwide, the show. If you got any merch, send it in to Twitter at ThemeParkWW, or you can send it as a private message to Facebook, where our lovely admin team, which consists of Charlotte, the wonderful Charlotte, she will go through your messages, send them to me, and I'll have them ready for next week's show. That's fantastic. Let's now have our biggest magic moments ever. It's going to be fantastic here on Theme Park Worldwide. It's time for Magic Moments.
There's magic moments filled with love.
Now, I've never seen the sheet for Magic Moments so big, so myself and Charlotte here at Theme Park Worldwide would like to thank you all for getting involved. It's absolutely fantastic. Keep sending them in for next week, and yeah, we want to see some Halloweeny ones coming in soon as well, ready for Screen Park Worldwide. So yes, first off, we're going for Tim and Ingold. Me, him and Joe at Heidi Park. It was fantastic to meet him. There we are at the bobsleigh at Heidi Park. Absolutely fantastic. Let me take a selfie. Fantastic there. You got Rob Webmaster, X No Way Out on ride photo. Loving that there. You got Katie Wardsman on ride photo from the Swarm at Thorpe Park. I love that coaster. I was on it today. Had about 8 rides in it, like I say. It was fantastic. Tom Lester and X2 at Six Flags Magic Mountain. Hopefully going to be on that next year. More details on the channel soon. So make sure you stay tuned for our 2015 parks, which will be released before the year is out. Fantastic there. Kyle Leach, Flume on ride photo there. I love that from Alton Towers. Lucas again, my good friend from France, standing outside the Swarm at Thorpe Park. Loving all the Thorpe Parks of today. Just follows it nice after a day there. Jake Foster, Stealth on ride photo. You got Roller Collie 8, Apocalypse on ride photo on the stand-up, of course. That's how it has to be done. Loving the stand-up there. We're only a quarter of the way through. I told you there's a lot, over 20 this week. That guy who does funny stuff. Him and his dad on Shambhala. Yeah, Shambhala, share the love. We love that. Fantastic. Jamie Atkin, the big one on ride photo. Bit of a downgrade there from Shambhala. But there with the old trains as well. And then there's also one with the new trains. So thanks for sending that in to us here at the show. Zoe Mitchell, off-ride shot of Millennium at Fantasy Island. That's a really good photo you took there. Can't wait. I'm riding that today, like I say. Well, tomorrow, but that's just getting confusing. I'm on it now, basically, while you're watching this, if you're watching it Tuesday. So it's going to be good. Hope you're enjoying the live updates on Facebook as well. But yeah, fantastic. Brad Hands, Shockwave on my photo there, and also a Nemesis on my photo during Halloween. That's what we want. Start getting your Halloween ones in. Thanks for sending that in there. Ninja Cat 20, about halfway now, at the wonderful Warwick Castle. Fantastic attraction. Not been for a couple of years, but it is really good. Well worth a visit, especially on the Merlin Pass. Brock to Rock, Sawyer on ride photo. You got Jack Berryman, me and him at the wonderful Turnstiles. Make sure you come and say hello. I'm always there at the Turnstiles. When I'm not at theme parks, of course. Always happy to say hello, have your photos, do whatever you want. So it's good to meet you guys there as well. Fantastic. You got Ben Stevens, Smiler on ride photo there, and also a fantastic 13 on ride photo. You got Jenny Cousins, Travelling Swing Ride in Lowestoft. Sam and Malvin, Jewel on ride photo from Alton Towers, about 3/4 of the way. You got Dougie, him and his friends on the ultimate front row at Lightwater Valley. You got Daniel McGill, Daniel, me and Jordan at Adventure Island. We had a fantastic time there. Really, really good to see you. You got Sam Duar, photo with SpongeBob, and that's at the wonderful Blackpool Pleasure Beach. There's also a Valhalla on my photo there as well. I love Valhalla, I can't express my love for it. One of the best water rides I've ever been on. Fantastic. That might change after I've been to Florida though. You got Josh Carter, Mischief Mansion at Flamingo Land. Nice little family dark ride that. Did that earlier in the year. Owen Norman, G-Force on my photo there. And also one from Ben 10 Ultimate Mission, which is the Parks Vekoma Junior Boomerang. One of the first ones to be done. Nice unique ride. And you got Ronnie, him and his friend on Thunderbird at Power Park in Finland. Not heard of that place before, but I'll look it up on the database and check that place out. I'm sure I'll go one day. Kib Nash standing outside the 4D cinema at Paulton's Park. Love Paulton's. Araya Redman, her brother and me at the Turnstiles. Loving that there. Again, come and say hello. And finally, the last one, it's Scott Fraser, his son Charlie, hugging Sonic at Alton Towers. Oh, isn't that a cute photo? And Scott and Charlie standing out CBeebies Land. That is all for your Magic Moments. That went on for a little bit, didn't it? Make sure you send them in to us here at Theme Park Worldwide The Show. Me or Charlotte will reply to you on Facebook and Twitter. Twitter at Theme Park WW and by private message on Facebook. It's now time for the final segment of this show. As always, shout outs! That was a bit loud. Might wake the neighbours up. I'm gonna shout now! So yes, final section of the show, and that is shout-outs. First off goes to Sammy, you got Mark, Seeley and Zoe. Laura Marie Giles, thanks for sending them in, guys. Brox Rock, Jake Burgess, Daniel Jackson, Daniel McGill, Matthew Flavin, Lou Ramsey, Clemelany TV, with one there, Jenny Cousins, Ad Smiler 1234, George Slatter, Tom 7678, Tom Wild, Damien Kenny, James Law, 1234570126, loving that there, thanks for sending them in, guys. Carrying on then, Theme Park Callum, Charles C, Worldwide Attractions, Cody Roberts, Harvey Lives, Nathan Fisher, you've got King Plays Everything, who's going to Disneyland in October, loving that, Devon Riley Gelbert, you got Jake, and also Boris Bikes to Theme Park. I still wonder who that is there, but they obviously love our vlog from London. That's all for this week's episode of Theme Park Worldwide, the show. There'll be more theme park news, tips, and much more coming up next week, along with shout-outs, magic moments, and of course merch paradise. My name's Shawn Sanbrooke. Enjoy the channel this week. You've got the Drayton Manor vlog coming on this week. You've also got the Fantasy Island vlog coming on this week. It's going to be a good week, basically, along with POVs, off-rides, and much more. Thanks for watching Theme Park Worldwide, the show, and that means it's time to cue those credits. See you later, guys. Have a fantastic week. Get riding some coasters.